All right, week 2, day 5.
Hey.
We made it to Friday. I know that you're excited that we're close to the weekend. I'm excited we're close to the weekend. We finally made it. Today's workout is going to be working up and working down. We've increased our run a little bit. We're just kind of moving through, getting comfortable, and learning some new fun stuff. So today, let's start with our warm-up. We have 5 minutes for quality. You are not going to need anything equipment-wise for this. You'll start with 5 push-ups to down dog. So with that, Chuck's going to start in the plank position. He's going to go flat to the floor. As he pushes himself up, he'll also push these hips back into the down dog position. And he'll go down and back. He'll do 5 of those. Then he'll stand up. He's going to do 10 pausing air squats. So when I say pausing air squats, I mean we're going to squat and then we'll hold for 2 seconds at the bottom and then stand nice and tall. Chuck's hands are up in the air. His heels are outside his hips. He'll sit down. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up and down. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, up. And he'll do that for 10 pausing air squats. He'll find his spot on the floor. He's going to do 40 lateral hops. Over is 1, back is 2. Remember to keep that nice soft bend in the knee so your body absorbs the bounce instead of just letting it jolt and rock through your low back. After you've done this several times during 5 minutes, we'll move on to roundabout. You're going to go around and about. So this is for time. You'll want to start your clock at 0. The time that you see when you look at your clock at the end is going to be your score in Sugar Wad. We will do 25 odd object goblet squats, 25 line hops, 25 push-ups, 25 line hops, and 25 odd object goblet squats. Now, goblet squats are something we haven't got to do yet. You can pick up any odd object you have around the house. You probably don't want it to weigh more than 20 to 25 pounds. We kind of want to ease into squatting with weight. Chuck's going to pick up his odd object bleach bottle. He's going to bring it up close to his chest by his heart because he loves it. He's going to go ahead and be in his squat stance, heels outside the hips. He'll sit down where his hips break parallel and stand up nice and tall. Now, because we have something in the front rack position, it's in the front of our body, it's going to change the way our body distributes the weight during this air squat. We still want to focus on, in our squat, pushing those hips back, then sitting down, just like you were going to sit down on the couch or a chair, then stand up nice and tall. After Chuck's done his 25 odd object goblet squats, that's a mouthful, he's going to find his spot on the floor and do 25 line hops. He'll go back and forth, 4, 5, 6, 40, and done. And he'll get down on the floor for 25 push-ups. This would be our hardest version. We're starting in the front forward leaning rest. He's going to break at the elbow, tracking back to his rib cage and pushing the floor away. Next, we could go ahead and come to the bench, and he would have 1 leg forward, making it easier for us. We have half of our body weight pretty much cut in half when we bring a leg forward. He'll drop his chest to the bench and push away. You can do this on the couch, a bar stool, anything that's not going to slide away and you fall and hit your face. He could make it harder by putting 1 foot back. And down and up. Now, making this easier still, we could do our wall push-ups. So Chuck's going to go ahead and be 2 to 3 feet away from the wall. He'll assume the position like he's going to get frisked and breaking at the elbow, tracking back to the rib cage. He's going to do some wall push-ups. You can do whatever version is hard for you, but not so hard you can't complete the 25 reps. From there, you're going to go back to where you started. You'll do 25 line hops, 1, 2, 24, 25, and he'll do 25 odd object goblet squats. So we're back to the squat. We have our odd object at our chest near our heart because we love it. We're gonna push those hips back, sitting down into a low squat, standing up nice and tall. We wanna make sure that we complete the rep by standing all the way up. We wanna get all the way tall before we get small. After you've completed our 25 odd object goblet squats, 25 line hops, 25 push-ups, 25 line hops, 25 odd object squats, you'll go ahead, look at the clock, and write your time down in sugar wad as your score. Now, it is Friday. We're still gonna walk and run, so we're gonna do 9 minutes. We started out with 5 earlier this week. We've slowly increased our distance and our time domains. We're gonna do 9 minutes of running, jogging, or a brisk walk. You can break that up however you need to. If you need to run for 3 minutes, walk for 3 minutes, run for 3 minutes, let's do it. Because all we're doing is learning to go from a walk to a run. I hope this week that you've increased your water intake. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better, you're sleeping a little better. We found a time in your schedule that works best for you to work out. That's the hardest part, is finding a time during the day where you can't say no and you just get it done. I hope that we found that this week and we've increased our water. I hope that we are kind of getting into a sustainable, lasting habit. As we come into Friday, I know that some of you are going to take Saturday and Sunday off. I totally approve of this. Like we've talked about before, your body needs to grow our muscles, and we need to let our body and our muscles rest and recover too. That's one part of the process that people usually skip, and then they get burnout, hurt, or broken. So I hope you guys have a great Friday leading into an awesome weekend, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
See ya.